Donald, are you making another YouTube video?
Why?
Because you told me to subscribe and hit the notification, and now I'm getting blown up with stupid nerd content.
So? How else am I going to tell everybody else? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the BBTAG Tier list. I'm going to be going through all these characters, put them in order. Is it going to be S tier, A, B, C, or D? There's a lot of characters. I'm not going to break each character down robustly or anything like that, but just where they fall as far as good to bad. So we're going to take it right from the top. So let's see. Oh, alphabetical order. Adachi. Yeah, Adachi's best in the game. S tier. Adachi's the best character in the game, easily. Coming up next, we got Agius. Okay, Agius is pretty good. I think Agius has a high ceiling, but with that being said, few shown her potential. So I would say B tier, but probably could be A tier. But we've never seen enough of her. Like, there's a few really good players that are like kind of don't really play her anymore. So like, proof's in the pudding. We've been here for like 3 years now. Akatsuki. Akatsuki coming up next. Yeah, Akatsuki's A. Akatsuki's A. I think he's super solid. His Tatsu assist's good. His comeback factor's good. All around tank of a character. Fantastic. Akahiko. Very good. A tier. Azrael. Let's see. Where is Azrael? Azrael, like, I feel Azrael's bad, but whenever you're fighting Azrael, he's stomping people out. Like, you don't see someone pick Azrael and really lose. You see him pick Azrael and stomp people out. He's better than C. I put him in B tier. B tier. Balake. Let's see. Where's Balake at? Balake, I think she's very good. There's still a lot of good Balake players cruising around. I would put her A tier. Although her damage is super trash, she can put you in the blender, and with the right dance partner, she's very, very, very effective. Oh, the big homie. Let's go. Choo choo. Blitz Tank. Blitz Tank's B tier for sure. I don't think he sucks. I think he's hard. Well, I wouldn't say hard to play. I would say awkward to play. Like, the way you go about him, especially in Anime Air Dasher, we have like no air dash. You're very limited mobility and stuff like that. He's awkward, weird to play, but I think he's very good, and he might be the best big body character. Might be the best big body character. We'll see. After this, Carmine. Ooh, yeah, Carmine, super good. Since 2.0, Carmine's a savage. Carmine washes people. Like, I'm over it now. Like, I played Carmine in 1.0, and they did the boy dirty in 1.5, and he definitely fell down, but he's back, baby. He is back. Celica. I've only seen one good Celica.
It's realist.
C for Celica. She rocks people. She does a ton of damage. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. I would say A. I'd say A. She's not good enough to be S, I don't think, anymore. I think that the clamoring of her being S tier at the time was a little overstated, but I think she's a solid A tier. Like, these aren't in order here or nothing, but I would say solid A tier. Elizabeth. Elizabeth has the best pin down assist, probably. It's really good. But definitely leaves something to be desired. I mean, you can make her work and you win games with her. I would say C tier. She's C tier. S sucks. D tier. Gordo sucks. I'm sorry. You paid for the sins of all these other characters before and after you, and we praise you for your sacrifice. But you are D tier. You might be worse in the game. Gordo might be worse in the game. I'm gonna go through the rest of these names here and see if anybody rings a bell, but I'm pretty sure Gordo's the worst. Hakumen's solid B tier. Hakumen washes, kinda. Hazama sucks. You are D tier. Hazama's trash. Heart can kinda cook. I like Heart. I think she's good. I'd probably put her B tier, though. I don't think she is good enough to be in the A tier, but I think she's still a super solid character. Hilda.
Oh, baby.
Hilda washes. I think Hilda's top 5. I think she's S tier. I think she deserves to belong there with Adachi. No bias here. I am a Hilda main, but that don't matter. That don't matter. Hilda tank for life. But yeah, no, she's S tier. Hyde flies under the radar. Like, Hyde gets away with so much shit under all your noses, and you don't even know. You don't even know. And he's just cooking people. Because Hilda's taking all the heat. Adachi's taking all the heat. All these other characters, even RWBY's still taking heat. But really, Hyde's a problem. Hyde's a problem. Super solid A tier. Super solid A tier. Who's next? Izzy. Okay, Izzy. I think Izzy's good. Is she B tier good? I don't know. She's just okay. She's just okay. Maybe. Well, is she better than these two? Yes, she's better than these two. I'll put her B. I'll put her B because I think Izzy's okay. Jin kind of went down in the ranks. A super solid character still. But, like, he's definitely, great to have on any team to make it better. I would say Jin's B tier. I would say he's upper B tier, but still B tier. Now we got Jubei. I think Jubei is, like, kind of falls in the same boat as Agius. The thing with Jubei is that you don't see enough of him, but I think he has a high ceiling, but that ceiling, unfortunately, hasn't been explored. We see Punadun put in a little bit of work with him.
And get a Big 8 championship.
Way to go, Pun. But besides that, like, I think he's annoying. There's matchup unfamiliarity that he gets away with and stuff like that. So I would say he's C tier. I think he can go up as high as A maybe if someone really cracked him open. But again, right, proof's in the pudding here. I don't think Jubei is that's well. I think his ceiling's high, but we've never seen it. So missed potential still gets you a C tier. Kanji. This one's tough. When the players pick Kanji, they're usually really good, and they're wrecking people with Kanji. Wrecking them. With that being said, the general consensus has always been that Kanji's bad. Do I think he's D tier bad? No, I don't. Do I think he's worse in the game? No, he's not worse in the game. Like, I think he's better than Ness. I think he's better than Gordo. I think he's better than Hazama. You get C, Kanji. Let's go. Congratulations. You moved up in the world. Who do we got? Labrys. Labrys. Okay, so, fellow toaster. We've seen people put in a little bit of work with her. I think she's a labor of love character. Like, the axe mechanic's cool, but even when it's powered up and stuff, it's not like, oh my god, she's broken now. She's just okay. C tier. Lene sucks. D tier. Don't have to elaborate. She sucks. Mine's pretty good. Mai's pesky. I think Mai can be worked on a little bit more too to make her see the full potential, but I would put Mai B tier. I think Mai's B tier. Makoto.
Makoto sucks.
But yeah, D tier Makoto. Merkava. Now Merkava kind of fell off. 1.5 was Merkava's time to shine. Kind of fell off in 2.0. A lot of people don't play Merkava anymore. I still think Merkava is super solid though. B tier. Mika. Can't you see? Sometimes your winky face just dunks on people. She's A tier for sure. Mika's gross. Mika's gross. And she's kind of like the Captain America of this game. She's the anti-meta. And I like it. Mitsuru, although the people fell off on Mitsuru as far as picking her, she's still very good. Very good. She's definitely A tier. Easily. Alright, so we got the first Nato.
Shinogami.
Shinogani's good, and I think that, A tier for sure. Shinogami rocks people. You don't want to say it, but no. Very good. A lot of tools, very good for zoning, very swift for a zoner. Very good. The other Nato. Kiragani. Yeah, A tier. Super Unga, but high damage potential. There is a bit of an execution barrier behind him, but besides that, I would say he's A tier. Super solid character. Neopolitan. Her damage output sucks. It's awful. But her buttons are decent. She has some shenanigans. I don't think she's D tier. I think she's C tier. 9 the Phantom. Whoop. Best design character in the game. Alone gets you A tier. Who else do we got? Smooth Brain Noelle. Oh man, can you stop the B button or you can't? Noelle's very much a player matchup character. If you don't know how to deal with her, she's a nightmare. If you do, she's kind of a cakewalk. With that being said, like, is she better than this list of characters here and this list of characters here? I would say so. So she would get B for me. New 13, the zoner that couldn't. Worst zoner in the game. Has some stuff. She can kind of get you, but overall, definitely leaves a lot to be desired. I would say she's C tier. Coming up next.
Orie.
Orie's good. She's a solid all-around pick. Nothing special about her, but with that being said, you can win games with her, and it's not a labor of love character, I would say. I would put her B tier. Platinum. Platinum's a weirdo. We don't have much footage on Platinum. We've seen her last week put in work a little bit. I think she has a lot of shenanigans, but again, I think if she was more common and more people were familiar with the matchup, she'd be mediocre, and that's what she's gonna get. Mediocre C tier. Oh, there we go. Rachel, A tier for sure. Rachel is ridiculous. Her zoning's great, although it is unorthodox. Her assists are very good. She brings a lot to the table. Her mobility is insane, using the wind, flying around, and it's great. Fantastic. Ragna, definitely A tier. That's like the utility knife, the Swiss Army knife of BBTAG. Pick him and you got him. Big damage. You can play him how you want. You want to play him lame, play him lame. You want to be head empty, no thoughts, let's go. Ragna can do it all. Speaking of Ruby's S tier, guys. Hate to break it to you, Ruby's S tier. She's got better every patch. She kind of fell off once 2.0 came about, and I wouldn't even say fell off that much, because like Ruby main's still rocker to this day, but extremely good character. Susano's
Susano's a mofo.
he's not completely brain dead, but so you kind of have to earn his potential, but with that being said, we've seen the potential, and it's very good. Susano's A tier. Tagger, like, we want to root for Tagger. You know what? No, you're getting C tier Tagger. I was going to put him in D tier, because Tagger does suck, but he doesn't suck. He doesn't D tier suck, I don't think. I've seen Taggers put in work. We all... Be honest. Be honest. We all got stomped out by a Tagger at one point. We all got stomped out by a Tagger at one point, so let's keep it a buck. That earned you the C tier. Teddy, full of shenanigans, I put him B tier. I don't think he's good enough to be an A. I think his shenanigans has a ceiling, and yeah, B tier for him. Batista's she's good. Her zoning's very pesky. She fights the other zoners good, I find. If she can get off first, I mean, obviously that's the nature of the zoner fight, but if she can, establish her zoning, which I find she has an easier time doing, she could beat the other zoners. Even zoners that are above her in the tier list, I would say she is B. Like, again, like, you can still kind of maul her and stuff like that. Her DP is pretty good, too. The flash kick, good stuff. Waldstein, big body, let's go. Wald, B tier. I don't think he's good enough for A. He does fit a unique place on a few different teams that we've seen over the years with BlazBlue cross tag battles, but again, I think he's just solid B tier. Weiss, yeah, Weiss would be B tier as well. Yang, Yang, you're going to A tier immediately. Yang's fantastic. Yang's an absolute tank. Her armor's good, like. Besides RWBY, she's the second best out of the RWBY cast in this game. Yosuke. Okay, so I personally hate Yosuke. As his existence. Okay? Had a lot of not good experiences fighting Yosuke. With that being said, I think Yosuke is ridiculously good. I think he's ridiculously good. I think the wackiness and the wacky players that pick him up and play him kind of shield you from the fact of how good he actually is. I'm very tempted to put him in S. I'm very tempted to put him in S tier, but I think he's probably just going to fall into A, just so the pitchforks aren't out. Smooth Brain Murakami, let's go. Very good. Like, the pro tag characters are ridiculous in this game. All the pro tags are good. He might be one of the better ones. Besides RWBY, he might be the best pro tag character. He got it all. He got good zoning, good DP, good buttons. Like, he's literally got it all. Like, he has a great incoming mix-up on, like, by himself. Like, he's got a lot. I had to put him in S tier. I know this might be a shock for some of you, but Smooth Brain Murakami is S tier, and I hate it. Okay, so here's someone who had a glow up. Let's be honest with ourselves. Everybody wants to say she's so bad, she's the worst in the game. Not even close. Not even close. I think she's better than everybody that I got listed in D tier right now. I think she's better than everybody I got listed in C tier right now. Let me see. Let me confirm that first. Let me confirm that. Yeah, definitely. She is solid B tier. Solid B tier. Like, when she's powered up and got bar, she wrecks you. We've seen too much evidence of good Yukikos at this point. Yukiko's savage. Absolutely savage. Now, she does have limitations by herself. She definitely shows her flaws. Her assists are okay, but you need the character that can really benefit off it. But, yeah. She's an animal. Absolute animal. Speaking of animals, we got Yumi. Like, Yumi isn't that bad to fight, is she? Yeah, no, Yumi's... There's not even a question. Yumi's S tier. Yumi's S tier for sure. We got 2 left. 2 left. We got Yuzu, A tier, easily. Again, the 1.5 team that Mitsuru Yuzu that was dominating kind of fell apart there with the 2.0 patch, that was specifically there to address that. But with that being said, she's still super strong and pairs up with a lot of characters. The best anti-zoning character in the game. She's fantastic. And then last, Seth, frig. I almost want to put Seth S. Seth is really good. Again, yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's get some S tier characters up here. Seth has such a high ceiling of execution where people may play him and think, oh, he's not that great. Fight a good Seth. Like, he is everywhere. Like, his self mix-up potential so good. Yeah, no, I would say Seth is X. That's our tier list, folks. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It'd be a big help. And until then, we'll see you at the Big 8. Peace!